Cube World, off to fight another day. Hey guys, welcome to a new series. The game's called Cube World, and it's recently came out in alpha. It's quite hard to get registered and buy the game at the moment. So if you're having trouble, I understand. I was lucky enough to get a copy. So yeah, let's get into it. I've seen a few videos so far, so I sort of know what I'm doing and sort of don't know what I'm doing. As you can see here, so here we're going to be designing our character. This is what we have. We have a few different races. So you got the human, you got an elf with a nice pointy ears, dwarf. I'm not sure. I haven't seen many people play dwarf, so I might pick one of them. You got an orc, a goblin, a lizard, or an undead. Now I'm not really sure about the undead. Let's have a quick look at the faces here. It just changes the eyes, really, I think, and a haircut. I don't think I'm gonna be that. And there's a frogman. Okay, I'm not gonna be a frog. Human, maybe. I can see myself being a human. Um, or even an elf. Actually, I'll probably go with the elf. I'll go with an elf, male or female. I don't think it really matters. I do want to have. I think I'm going to go a mage because I've seen a lot of videos with a warrior. Mage looks pretty exciting, so I might start with that. And as for faces, I like those blue eyes. I'm going to go with those blue eyes. As for a haircut, ooh, it's all very tough. All these tough decisions before you even start playing the game. Very tough. I think that's gonna do me. That's looks pretty good. Bit of tuft of hair here and there, bit of unkept. I think it's good. And I think I'm gonna go blue to match sort of the eyes. I like that. Ooh, I like that actually. I like him. Ooh. Bit of camera issues, but that's all right. So as always, I'm gonna name my character Sinless, which is sort of my gamer tag. Whenever I try to start a new game, I try to grab that one there. Um, I have played a game before. I have played a world before, so that was that world there. So we're not going to play that world. I'm going to start a new world, and we'll get rid of that. Oh, okay. So it comes up with that. Okay. So a seed. Let's go. So I used my birth date before using 6th of October 1988. So I might just use 0610. So the 6th of October. But I won't use the year. Or actually, you know what? I'll use the year, but I won't use 1988 because this will definitely change it because now the number is completely different. And let's call it um, Sins LP series. So this is going to be my Let's Play series for Cube World, and let's create that world. So it's a pretty cool game so far. I've sort of jumped in, had a quick look around, found out some of the basic things, so I can go through that now. So I'm not sort of blind into this. But again, I'm not a professional at this game yet at all. So I'm a professional, not even not even sort of well versed in it. I've only been playing it for an hour or two. It's a really cool game though. It's in alpha, so there's a lot more things that are going to come through, and once you buy the game, you won't have to buy it again. And this is taking a fair amount of time. I guess it's trying to load the world, and we can hear some noise. Excellent. Oh, and it's still got my stuff up from before. I'm loading into the world. Let's have a quick look. So, if you press escape, it'll bring up sort of the things at the bottom here, and let's press F1 because this will show us what we've got. So we have we'll go here. So you got escape. So menu F1 is help, which is what we're in now. You've got your abilities here, 1 to 3. You got your quick select here, which I'll show you in a second. WASD to move, shift control to walk, and free aim to sort of slow yourself down and not use your pointer. Control to climb, space to jump, all pretty similar. X is your skills, C is crafting, V is your toggle your HP bars. I don't know what that does just yet, but it might not be implemented, but I haven't found it. And then we've got B for inventory, M for world map, and then you got your attacks here, which is pretty easy. You have your light, special item, and call pet, and then pick up inventory and interact with objects. So it's all pretty easy with that. Let's have a quick look at XN. So this is your skills. So you can either choose to be a water mage or a fire mage. All pretty easy. You get to choose. So a water mage does healing, as you can see here. It heals yourself and deals damage to enemies, whereas a fire mage does damage, does a bit. It's sort of more of a DPS dealer. So I think I'm going to go Fire Mage to start because that's what I was playing before, but we'll see how we go. Now, crafting, so you can craft all these different things. You can craft water flasks, you can make heart flowers, you can get these silk yarns and all those sort of things. I think I might go into this in a bit more depth later on, and you can make sort of armor here, which would be great. And there's all these other things like you can make potions, so which we'll show you in a second. And to make a potion, you need a water flask, so you need a flask, and then you need to get water. So it's all pretty interesting to start. Oh, back to skills. That's thing. So I'm toggling the health bars now by pressing V, and I'm not getting anything different, so I'm not sure what that is. But then in B, so this is your inventory, and it brings up your screen here, so you can see that my power is 1. I've got 205 HP. I've got 2 armor. My resistance is 2. I've got 4.4% to crit. Tempo, which is your attack speed, and regeneration. So I'm assuming this is your mana regen. I haven't found it out yet. Weapons rating, so you got 100% weapon rating, and then armor rating. So yeah, and you always have a light on you, and the better your light, the more you can see. And you toggle that on by F, which I showed before. This is your pet bar, this is your ingredients bar, your items bar. So we have 5 potions at the moment, which is nice. They give that to you to begin with, though you don't get more of them when you die. You have to craft more. So here we've got, so now we're looking at some of the weapons here. So currently we have a wood staff equipped, and I won't be using this, but I will show you what it is. So when you press, there we go, I gotta log into my character. So it uses sort of a vortex, quick fire swirl, and then you get this fire vortex, and it's even bigger and stronger. That's my special attack, and it uses up, the big one uses up mana, and which regens. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I started off using that because I didn't know I could change, but now I have known I can change. It's a lot better. Let me just check one thing actually, guys. I just want to check my sound. Okay, it shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully it isn't too bad. If it is too bad, I apologize. I will correct it for the next episode. So we're going to put in some different weapons now. So if you can see here, we've got 2 different weapons. So you have these gold bracelets. So I'm assuming with the gold bracelets, you can find different levels of them, and they do different things. So there we go. So mouse button, I'm pressing 1 there. So it fires off a nice little firebolt and big fireball. That's pretty cool. I haven't really used this too much, and it doesn't seem like something. You know what? It seems pretty cool, but I always like to have something in my hand when I'm fighting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the wood wand and put that in my hand. So now I have these as extra weapons, but I do have this big one. So here we go. So this is a nice little, it's the same sort of thing, firebolt, but it does this fire salvo, which is, I don't know, I really like that. It's so cool, and it's really helpful when you're just trying to dispatch multiple enemies. I might end up changing that out for the big firebolt for maybe boss fights or something similar to that. But at the moment, I'm pretty happy with it. The only other thing I've got to go through quickly is use the tab. So when you press tab, it brings up this potions here. Obviously, we don't have anything at the moment, but when you have other stuff, you can press your A and D key and cycle through the things available to put in this menu, such as food and potions, and they're very, very useful. So, and this here, alright, so yeah, so now let's get into the game a little bit. So as you can see in the top right, there's a map there, and it tells you which way you can go. Let's actually have a quick look at the map before we go any further. So as you can see here, that is some cross here, which means there's a dungeon there, and that means there's a town there, and there's another dungeon there, there's a dungeon way out there, and there's a dungeon way out there as well. So we've got a lot of stuff around us, and you can explore all this area if you want, and it shows you all the chunks that are currently loaded around you. As you can see here, we're in the middle of a forest, and we'll probably head towards that village because there's a few things we want to do, like get some food and stuff like that. We might look for a campfire to make some food if we can. And there's a statue over there, so we'll go through that in a second. But yeah, so let's attack this because we need XP, and as you can see, we need 50 XP to get up to the next level, and we're with a big fire salvo. And again, so that knocked him out. So when you use your special attack, you can knock stuff out. And there we go, we have killed him, and we got leftovers on the first try. Wow, really like that. So if you press E here, you will interact with the ground, so you'll pick it up, pick up stuff on the ground. I'll show you other stuff like that when I find some. There's nothing over here at the moment. I want to go that way, but I'm going to go this way first just to show you this. So here we have a we have a statue, and this is where if you die, you'll respawn on. And I want to grab this shrub here as well because it's going to give us some, I think, cobweb. Yeah. And you press E and just keep pressing E. You don't have to look at it. You just have to press it. And I'll grab that shrub right there because as a mage, we need the cobwebs to make our equipment, or at least early on. That's as far as I've got. So I'll quickly jump in the map and have a look here. So we want to head sort of northeast, which is going to be this way. And as we do, we're going to find stuff and break it and everything like that. Now, let's have a quick look. So before that, at that owl, see how the names here are red and the bar is red? That means they're hostile, and red means they're much higher levels than us. So if we want to live, we probably shouldn't attack them, at least for now. Definitely will later on, but at the moment probably won't. Now, this is another interesting thing in the game. So we have a campfire. So there is a little tent here. Examine that. There's nothing special. There's nothing's really special in this game, but you can sleep. So if you've taken damage like I have, you press R to sleep, and if you have a look, the HP goes up, which is great, and then you just move to get out of bed. And here we have a campfire. So if you have some pineapple or some ginseng, you can make ginseng soup, which heals you for 200, and pineapple, and they're really good for out of combat healing. So that's really good. Now, I found a lot of these cotton plants, and I have no idea what they're for. So, hopefully we'll find a use for them, but I'm not sure. So, if you saw before while I was in the fight, I was dodging, so I was pressing the middle mouse wheel, and that's great because if you dodge right before an attack, you won't get hit. So, one other thing is I think you have to look at these things before you know what they are. And as you can see here, this goblin is getting messed up. So let's see if we can help out here. Ooh, okay. I either killed both or I killed one. Either way, I got 7 XP from that hornet. Wow, because it was a red one. So obviously the more dangerous things you take on, the more XP you get, which is great. But you know, it's a lot harder. So like that there, that was sort of opportunistic. And there you go. There's another campfire. There's so many campfires around. Normally I don't find any at all, and I don't know if it's me or if it's maybe I'm just loading the world. It's a bit laggy at the moment. Hopefully it won't show through in the video, but I sort of see it stuttering. And they're horses. Oh, no way. Now I did look up how to tame a horse, so what I'm going to do is I'll come back to horses later. Let's have a quick look on the map where we are. Okay, so you can move the map by clicking with your left mouse button, and you can look that way, so that's pretty cool. So let's go this way. So I've got a few things. Let's just check my inventory quickly and see. I'm looking at ingredients. I'm looking at the crafting. No wonder I'm having so much trouble. So I've got, as you can see, I've got 6 cobwebs and some wood, so that's pretty cool, and 1 heart flower. So the heart flower is used to make the what is it called? Oh, do not get too close to that dark beetle. I will probably die. I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Oh, the heart flower is used to make potions of health potions, essentially. So they're very, very useful. Whoop. And I am lagging a little bit. I don't know why. I have been told that it could be because the CPU is using up all of my available memory. The game is using up all my available CPU. So, and I don't know if that's just a thing. And when you jump off things like that, it is very high. So as you can see here, these wizards, they are within my level, and they are blue. So let's take them on. We can do this, I hope. So it's nice to get the first hit on them, and no, we can't. Wow. Okay, guys, so don't do that. Whatever I did, just don't do what I just did. I thought I could take him on, but I apparently could not. So we actually zapped in a lot closer to town, which is great. So sort of got away with that sort of. Yeah, so you can pick up all different things. As you can see here, the cat sees it's orange. The name is orange, so that just means the level, and the bar below it means it's hostility towards you. Ooh, ginseng. So this is great. This is what I wanted to find. Some of this so we can make some food. And one other thing I'll mention is that it's very directional, so you actually have to point and shoot at things. If you don't, like if I'm pointing, oh, there's goblins in the field here. Let's take them on. I know I can take them on, right? And there you go. As you can see, I wasn't getting it on them. Dodge them out of the way. There you go. Killed one already. And that's another one. Wait for this one to come down. And as you see there, I've used up all my mana, so it's now rebuilding. So once it builds back up again, I can use it, and he'll be down. And the last one here. Okay, it's sort of bugged on the scarecrow, but that's alright. I can handle that. There we go. So, ooh, we got some silk chest armor. Excellent. That's actually what I was planning on building, but if I don't have to make it, then I don't have to make it. So, as you can see there, let's have a quick look in our inventory. So we'll go over to the armor section, and here you go. So we actually have no armor on at the moment, so this is going to be great for us. Let's put it on. Bam. So as you can see there, our health points went up, our armor went up, our resistance went up, and I think our tempo went up, and so did our regen, I think. Tempo went up and crit went up, and I'm not sure. I think, yeah, regeneration went up as well, and the armor rating went up as well, so that's pretty cool. Oh, oops, I picked up something, so I pressed E there. So you can go around and pick up things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run into town. Now we've got some stuff. Hopefully we can sell some stuff. Obviously I'm not a very high level. I'm still level 1. And even though that's good, it's still not that good. So I'm on the outskirts of town. So as you can see, it's Asiro City, and all the names here, everything is randomly generated. So everything in this game is random. It's all based on the seeds, sort of like Minecraft in that respect, that it's all based on random things, but it's a lot of fun to play. And as you can see there, the health doesn't regenerate. I'm not sure if you can find things that will make it regenerate, or that's the sole use for the potions and the other food. So at the moment, let's come into town. As you can see, we found a regeneration place. Yes, sorry, we found an inn. So an inn will always have a bed, and I think it has an innkeeper. Let me just zoom in. You zoom in with the mouse wheel as well, which is the same button you use to. That's loud. And no, okay, it's really loud, and don't do that. There's nothing. The innkeeper tells you nothing, so don't do that. So as you can see here, we can just sleep in the bed, which is pretty easy. And then all you have to do again to get out of it is just to get up. Out of bed. So it's a pretty fun game so far. Again, like I said, there will be more updates coming in the upcoming weeks and months, I believe. And it's a 2-person team. It's a husband and wife team, so they're doing pretty well to have this. I think they've been working on it for the last 2 or 3 years. So here we go. So as you can see here, so we're now in the Adventurer District, and here you can see the potions. So there's a potion here. I'm going to go over there and check out what that is in a minute, but I don't even know what that is. So here we go. So we got a vendor here. You can see he's got a potion above his head. So he likes sailing, which is great for him. But we can have a look at what we've got to sell. Let's sell that. Let's sell that, and let's sell that, because I'm not gonna use them, at least for the moment. I've got potions and that's all I've got. And I'm not going to sell him anything that I have from here, so that's alright. I now have 1 silver and 14 copper and some gold, and then platinum coins you get from defeating, I think, bosses, so that's pretty exciting. Now, he's got all these different things to sell and buy, and there's other things to sell, and like, here we go, I got an iron lamp, but I don't know what the blue means. I think it's less rare, more rare, sorry, more rare. White is normal. Yeah, green is uncommon. I think blue, purple, and then orange. So sort of like the World of Warcraft area. So to buy this, you can just right click on it. I'm just trying to figure which clicking I'm going to be doing. So I click on that. If I go into this one here, so you can see I now have glass flask. Let's get, we'll get 15. So we've used up a bit of copper, but that's okay. Is there anything else here that we can get? So that's for a rogue, worn gold ring. Now, is there any difference in these rings? That's crit, and that's crit and tempo. I don't think so. I'm not even sure. I haven't even bought any of these yet. You know what? Let's just buy it. Oh, have I got one? What's that? A gold ring? No, let's not buy it. Let's not buy it. We'll save our money for now. When we have a bit more cash, we can come back and do it. Let's gold bracelet. So power 5. So as you can see here, I'm power 1. So I can use things that say power 1, but anything that says power 5, I can't. So this is power 1. This is power 5. I can't use that. Fairly simple. And you can get these wooden hang gliders, which is pretty cool, and boats. So you can travel across water a lot quicker, and you can travel. You can fly down from mountains. So once we have 10, so we'll probably buy one of them and come back and get going with that. All right, guys. So I think that's enough from there. So as always, you can just exit trade by just pressing, by just moving, and that'll get you out of that. So here we go. I think this is a ranger thing. Yeah, he's got nothing to say to us, so that's fine. We'll have a quick look. So this is the trade district. Here we go. So this is what I wanted to come and have a look at. So we picked up these leftovers, and these leftovers are valuable things. So they're rare drop-off mobs. And what you do is you come and speak to the identifier in town, and we'll go to, I think it's that one. Yeah. So you go plus 10 leftovers. Excellent. Now you can pick them up. You can't put them in. You actually need to left click them, and then they'll appear in here. That took me a little while to figure out. Now you identify, and here you go. Good wood staff plus 10. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not bad, actually. That's not bad. I may even switch to that later on. That will change the things that I'm going to be using, but still pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, let's go find. I need to find a well, and I also would like to find. I don't know, we'll have a quick look through town and see what we got. Here we go. So this will be a weapons person. So I have all different kinds of weapons. So even he's got a potion above his head. Maybe it's a sack. Maybe it's a sack. Alright. And I accidentally attacked him, but it's alright because he is neutral. So I got lucky. I got lucky. So you go. We can buy staffs and gold bracelets and plain wood wand. Ooh, but see that's level power 14, which I think is about level 3. I think that's how it sort of runs. It increases at a decreasing rate your power. So the next level we should get about power 5, I think. And as you can see here, there's all different types of weapons, and the plus next to them denotes what level they are. So this staff here is plus 100, so that's pretty awesome. And that wand there is plus 96. So as you go up, as you get better, your levels increase. So there's nothing we really want to buy off of him. Crafting district. This is exactly where I wanted to be. So to make all your stuff, things often require certain areas. Let's like this way. So up here, we'll have a quick look. So this has got an anvil and a hammer. So this is where you do all your metal work and your customization of your weapons when you have chunks of metal and stuff like that. So that's all pretty good. You can use a furnace to make these iron cubes. We can make wood cubes, but that requires a source. We need to find the lumber yard. And here you've got the anvil to make sort of things here. And you can talk to all the humans, but they're all pretty useless unless they're going to give you a... Did you know? No, I didn't know. Examine. What was this? No, nothing special. Yeah, they're all pretty useless unless they're giving you a quest. I'm assuming they'll be a bit more entertaining a bit later on, but at the moment they're not very entertaining. So here we go. So we found our spinning wheels. So to turn our... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. To turn our cobwebs into silk yarn, we need to first spin them. And there we go. Actually, so as you can see down the bottom there, it says that you receive 2 silk yarn, and that means that I've actually got I got a proc. So you normally get 1, but sometimes you get 2, and there you go. So I don't know what the proc rate is just yet, but as you see there, I got 2 out of 6, which is pretty good. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, let's have a quick look. So what can we make? We can make this arm here, but it takes 20. Plus our current armor is actually better than it. So is it? Yeah, I think it is actually. I think it is a lot better than it. Apart from the crit, and it's got a bit of regen on it, but that's alright. I can handle that for the moment. And we've got nothing else here. And I think as you level, you'll get better things, so that's fine. So, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. We're going to leave this. We're going to leave this. There we go. And we're going to go try one more thing before we leave, which will be... we go to this saw here, and then you can use the saw to make these wood cubes. 1 and 2. So, a bit of lag there, but that's okay. As again, you just pull away to walk away from it. Now, I was hoping to find a well here or something similar, but it doesn't look like I have. All you need is some water. Oh, I've never seen what that is before. Let's go over there. I'll probably die, but it's all part of the game, right? It's all part of the game. Ooh. Or it might be. Oh, actually, you know what it might be? It might be the mage area actually, because I can't remember seeing what that is. There's that big tall tower there. That's something about augmenting or something like that. I don't really understand, but yeah. So let's have a just quick talk to this guy. I've been trying to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll leave that for now. Let's go over to the water. Oh, here we go. Here's a well. Oh, wow, that was a big lag spike. I have no idea why it's lagging so bad sometimes. But yeah, so you jump in the well. We'll get in nice and close here. And then you open up your crafting again. So you make a water flask. Excellent. So you just turn your normal flasks into water flasks. And I don't know if there's any other way of doing this apart from just clicking it every time. You can't shift click it or anything like that, unfortunately. I'm sure that'll be added in the game at one stage. You'll be able to craft, craft 10 or something like that. But yeah, at the moment you can't, so don't worry about it. And then, as you can see here, we're going to make another life potion, and we're going to make it with our only heart flower. And heart flowers do stack, and they only stack up to 50, and you can only have one stack of items. So very good thing to keep in mind. Okay, Frogman. Okay, so we got two. I'm looking like two melee sort of guys, and they are hostile, so they will kill us if we don't kill them. So let's hit them hard and we'll see how we go. Bam. Now we've got a bit of armor, hopefully it will last a bit better. And you can dodge with the middle wheel squeal like I told you before, and it does take a bit longer, and non-player characters will actually drink potions, which is cool. It's a cool sort of idea to have because, a cool idea to have because that means they actually are harder to beat, so you can't leave them alone because then they'll heal themselves up. I'm not sure how many potions they have, but definitely they have some. And when you kill player characters or like sort of those sort of characters, they will drop copper, which you saw there. So I got up 41 copper, so that's not bad. That's not bad. So I was coming over having a look at that. So that's like the mage tower. I think sometimes you need to speak to a class trainer to fix up things, but to change a specialization, but I don't know how to do that just yet, nor do I need to at the moment. So this is a campfire, and here we can make, as you can see, this is the last thing that was here, so I think I can actually still make these potions, which is sort of weird, but it's all right. But what we're going to do is we're going to make some ginseng soup, and delicious ginseng soup, and that'll heal us 200, and this will heal us, these pineapple slices will heal us 100 while we're out of battle, because it takes a long time to have them. I think you have to sit down and you can't move, so it's one of those things. Always have your potions out during battle, and always have your pineapple, always use food out of battle, because one, they're a lot cheaper to do, because the ginseng is free, and so is the pineapple slices when you're in town. So yeah, I think we've gone pretty well today. I'm just going to pause it here quickly and just check how long this episode has gone. If it's around the 20-minute mark, I'll go for another 10, but if it's around the half an hour mark, I'll probably close it out and we'll start back where we are tomorrow. Start back here the next time. All right, guys, I'll be back with you in 1 second. Okay, guys, now I think we're just under the 30-minute mark, so I'll probably end it here, and we'll start next episode right here. So don't worry, you're not going to miss out on too much. I'm not going to miss out on anything. So yeah, guys, I will speak to you soon. If you've liked this video and you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Also, a thumbs up always helps. And yeah, if you know anything else that I haven't done right or probably should show, chuck it in the comments. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the first episode of Cube World.